Hello everyone, my name is Havian and today I'm going to be playing some more Genshin Impact. I know I haven't really been around for the past month. That's mainly because since over the Christmas holiday, I haven't really played any games, including Genshin Impact. So I've missed the whole month. I've missed everything that happened in 1.2, apart from what I managed to catch in the last 2 days that I've been back to the game. So I missed out on the main events, I missed out on the battle pass, I missed out on the new weapon that they added to the game, I missed out on the gacha. Well, I missed out on one of the gachas since Ganyu's still around right now, but I'll get into that later. So I've pretty much come back to the game during that weird transition period between events where the main event's over, but there's not really a lot going on. But it does give me a lot of time to catch up on the stuff that I missed over the last update. But this left me wondering, is kind of the point of this video. How easy is it to actually catch up after you've taken a month off or after you've skipped an update? What do you actually miss? Since up until this point, I've been playing the game every day. I didn't really notice that in this update, they added a small catch-up mechanic or a stellar restoration event that people can do to get a few resources and a few boosts to help them get back into the game. So that's something I've been living on for the past 2 days, and it's been pretty nice. I didn't realize it was going to be there, but I'm not complaining that it is. So this event gives you pretty much a bunch of daily login bonuses that you would have missed when you were away. And it gives you a few extra things like double drop rate for the trees and domains, or double drop rate for the blessings of wealth and revelations that you can do each day as well. And you get 3 tries at this. You get 3 boosted ones. So it's pretty much 3 extra condensed resins a day, which is nice since it means I can catch up on any missed artifacts. And since Shao is actually finally being released next update, I have a bit of time to prepare for not getting him when I roll in gacha, because for some reason he's just going to evade me. Spent 7 months talking about this guy, but I bet I don't get him in the gacha. You'll probably think positive, but I know I'm going to get a bunch of Noels and Barbaras instead. So what's the first thing you should do when you get back from a break? Well, what's the first thing I did when I got back from a break? And that was to check the events tab to see what the current events are at the moment, and to take part in any of the events that are currently running, because they are time limited and you can still get a few more resources before it's over. Even if you don't get everything, you can still get a few more things that'll help you in the long run. So that's exactly what I did. And then my next objective was to unlock everything that was newly released that consumes resin, like the new domain that was released in this update. I had no idea how to unlock the domain since I missed the event, so I just picked up all of the quests that were around the area, and then eventually they led me to where the domain was when I completed Dragonspine. So the new domain was what I spent my resin on when I first got back into the game. I probably should have spent like 20 resin doing something smaller, just so the resin would have like built back up over time and I wouldn't have wasted any more. But I just wanted to rush and get those domains unlocked. But I've got it unlocked now so I can farm for those artifacts. Like, I know I missed a month of artifact grinding, but like, it's all RNG based, so there's no guarantee that I would have got anything good during that time anyway. I know that a ton of you have been farming that domain, and don't lie to me now. I know a ton of you have been farming it and you've got nothing good. You got a ton of defense and HP artifacts, but you ain't got anything that you can actually use. But don't worry, now that I'm back, I'm going to end up going through the same pain as you guys. I'm going to be farming right there with you. But I mean, everything I'm saying is pretty obvious, right? If you want to catch up in the game, you need to just play the game. And when it came to actually finishing Dragonspine, I honestly forgot that I left my characters at level 60. And my world tier is pretty high. So all of the enemies in Dragonspine were level 88 to 90, which would have made things challenging if I didn't have Klee and Chi-Chi. And Zhongli. Klee just melts the mountain. She destroyed Dragonspine for me. Nothing stood a chance. And especially with Zhongli's shields and Chi-Chi's heals. Nothing stood a chance, and I could even ignore the sheer cold mechanic with Chi-Chi's heals. It's like, the health drain, what is that? So in the end, I actually managed to get through Dragonspine like really smoothly. I think time-wise, I managed to get to 100% treasure completion and get all of the quests done within like 8 hours after being away for like a month. But having all of that support around Klee did make me lazy and made me forget that sheer cold was actually a mechanic. So I'd walk away from my PC and just come back to a dead Klee because the health just drained from her because of sheer cold. So sometimes skipping mechanics can be a bad thing, makes bad habits. So that's something I need to remember. Sheer cold is a thing, even if you have Chi-Chi. But even though it only took 8 hours for me to catch up with a month's worth of content, it did reinforce the idea that Genshin Impact is a very event-based game, which is a good thing. It was one of the things I was worried about in my first impressions of the game, since at that point, the game was still fairly bare bones and it wasn't very event-focused. But now it feels like if you continuously play, you're always going to get fresh content each month, which is nice. But now that I'm actually back to playing the game and I've had a little bit of a break away from it, I don't feel like I need to grind as hard as I did when I first started playing. I feel like the 10 main characters I have set right now are good enough to just get me through everything. I do need to upgrade a few of their artifacts and tweak them a little bit, but I don't need to go as hard as I was when I first started playing. I think the main thing I want to do right now is save my primogems for weapons rather than characters. And as for my Chongyun, I know a lot of people have been asking me what I'm doing with him, because I did say that once this update rolls around, I was going to change his builds because of the new artifacts. I haven't been playing, so I haven't really got much done, but I am working on his artifacts. I've seen that they're going to be really good based on the stats on the artifacts. So just give me a chance to get some good ones. Give me a chance to get some good rolls on those artifacts, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what I can do with him. But Chongyun isn't the only cryo character that I'm using now. I got Ganyu from the primogems that you earn while doing all of the quests around Dragonspine. I got lucky. I came back and I got lucky. So that's another cryo character to add to the roster, my ever-growing roster of cryo characters. But now I can bench Diona. I've been looking for a reason to get rid of her and replace her with one of my other healers. So she's out now. So for my cryo team, I'll probably be rotating between Ganyu and Chongyun. But I'm kind of glad I got her, because apparently she seems to be pretty strong. Well, at least from what you guys have been telling me on Twitter, she's meant to be really strong. So hopefully I can build her up right. I did shuffle around a few artifacts to give her a good set of starting gear, and I haven't really tested her out properly yet, but I will get around to doing that really soon. I think the main thing I need for her is a good bow. I don't actually have any 5-star bows. I've only got one 5-star weapon, and that's the greatsword that Chongyun has. I still haven't felt the real need for me to get more gacha rolls, but I do want to get better weapons, so that's probably what I'm going to be saving my primogems for now. I just don't think I'll need to become a whale in order to gear her up. So I'll just wait a bit. I'll get a good bow eventually, but if you have any suggestions for good 4-star bows that I could use, since I've already got a few of them, then let me know. Let me know what I should be using on Ganyu, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what I can do with her. So, my current plan before the next update drops is to level the artifacts on my current characters, get some new artifacts for Chongyun, and to stock up on any primogems and materials I can get before update 1.3 drops. And then in 1.3, I'll try to get Xiao. I want him, but I don't need him. The characters I have are fine right now. I just don't need him, but I want him. I mean, I've been making videos about this guy for like the past 7 months, so it'll be weird if I didn't at least try to get him. And I know he's actually really fun to use, so I'll get him one way or another. I'll get him. I don't want to become a whale, but we'll see. I'll find a way. Eventually, I'm going to start leveling up my characters as well. Like right now, they're all level 60, but I've kind of kept them that way because I just like going into every area in the world and have the game tell me that it's highly dangerous. It makes me feel good that I can handle it. And I am kind of curious to see how long it would take to level up a character from 60 onwards by just using quest and monster EXP. I've been doing that so far, and a few of my characters are level 61, but that took weeks. It took weeks to go from 60 to 61 just on quest and monster EXP. It takes a long time. So let's see how long it will take to get to max level on monster EXP. Probably be a few years grinding my way out, but let's see how long I can go. So I guess the moral of this video is, if you want to take a break, just go for it. Like, I honestly don't feel like I've missed out on anything by not being here for a whole update. Like, I don't feel like I've missed out on anything necessary because I can make do with what I have and what I can get in the game already. Like, I did miss some really good things, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like I've missed out on anything. My characters are strong enough. I can handle everything in the game still, so it doesn't really feel like I've lost anything. I can always just catch up in the next update, and I'm pretty sure more things will come around in the future. So, if you want to take a break, go ahead. Just come back to the game when you feel like playing and just continue from where you left off. Don't feel like you need to log in every single day and play if that's something that's stressing you out. But that's it from me. I think I need to make some more of these like chill update videos because it takes me long to make my usual videos because I edit them for like, sometimes it will take weeks for me to edit one video. The really highly edited overview videos, it can take a long time. So I should probably make a few of these videos in between to keep you updated on what I'm doing. And I've been kind of interested in dabbling in some of the lore videos, do some like lore reading videos. I'll give you some ASMR. But we'll see how things go. At least for now, you can follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with everything I'm doing. But I will be making some new videos very soon. But until I make those videos, I will see you all later.